In 2024, we want to go from a smoke test to first light. So we are still climbing up a steep cliff for building our 10-qubit system with good performance. And we want to make it externally accessible. So here we are turning from an experiment to a computer, to something that computes, that externals can use, where the developer does not control anymore what is done with it, and where we can really also learn from what people do with it, how reliable things are, how stable things will be when they are scaling up. And that will be a big change of our modus operandi. So I think with the project management, we are now working really well. This is a complex project with many partners, but both inside the partners, but also as a consortium with the great management support we have. This is now really running smooth. But in particular, we have started from an alliance of great scientists that has found itself during lockdown conditions into a real team where people work together on an informal and sometimes always almost symbiotic level. For example, at our consortium meetings in Karlsruhe and Jena, the breakout sessions, the discussion sessions that are also going across the work packages, or that are an intense brainstorming that goes beyond what you can do online, were at the core of those meetings. And this is the way how to solve problems before they occur, how to avoid problems. We hope to continue this element with our new consortium meetings that we are going to have in Ulm and in the Rhineland, most likely in Aachen. I see a couple of risks. One is that the system integration that we have started out with is still quite complex. We are also on the terra incognita of system integration. There can be things where things are not compatible that we haven't checked out yet. Also, for really getting good performance out of our system, there can be little subtle sources of imperfections that we don't have under control yet, that will potentially require some optimization of, for example, how we make chips, where we do not have all the long-term experience that we hope to have at some point. And of course, we are acting in a space that is very active globally, so we need to make sure that we are keeping up the pace to be also globally visible, that the project goals that we have set ourselves are also recognized as strong goals in the overall research and development landscape. So this is the point where the taxpayer checks whether we are working according to plan, whether we are deliver, and whether we can realistically hope to be able to deliver our final results in the end. So it's absolutely critical that we are meeting this midterm milestone. We are keeping a keen eye on those milestones to make sure that we are making them. It's always research. Sometimes one is passing the milestone not in the way how we thought, but still in a good way, and we are optimistic that as a consortium we are going to be successful in this pivotal moment.